Runners, if you've been dealing with pain in the inner part of your arch and think it's plantar fasciitis, you need to think again. It may be coming from two small but very important muscles called the abductor hallucis or the flexor hallucis brevis. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the area from an older video that we made, which was very popular on YouTube at that time. I'll also tell you the mistakes that I made in that video that I didn't know then, and I'll also show you ways that we can structure recovery so you have the best chance to recover the fastest. If you're dealing with plantar fasciitis or heel pain, which is in this particular area here, then you need to watch the video that we have in the corner, which is more detailed for that specific problem. You're going to love it.
So you need to rule out things like fractures and joint problems. Before we get to the topic of this video, we're going to be talking about two muscles in particular. The muscle that flexes the big toe from the bottom part of the foot, and it's called the flexor hallucis brevis, and we're looking at the abductor hallucis. Right as you drop off into this area, it starts to get soft. That muscle right there is going to be the abductor hallucis. If you move more into this region here, and especially you can feel when you start to bend the toe back, you'll feel some of the tendon pop up. The one that attaches to the big toe. That is going to be the flexor hallucis brevis. So if there's any problems within these muscles here, tenderness-wise, in the soft spots, you're probably looking at those muscles as being the culprit. Work on this in any realm, whether you're in a therapy office or on your own, is probably going to be number one, figure out what you have. Second is you have to make sure you remove the scar tissue from the area, because lots of times these overuse types of conditions becomes much firmer. If the firmness or the elasticity of the muscle does not come back, training very early on can create further damage. Treatment for this area, I prefer to use something called active release technique, which is a very specific type of deep tissue work. Basically, you would get into the area mainly with a very firm contact, not pressing in the area, but creating tension. And then we would basically move the muscle underneath our contact point. This condition would be considered an overuse type of injury. It becomes a firmer structure. In some cases, actually, when it's around the tendon starts to thicken and becomes less pliable.
Now back then, I thought soft tissue care was the only way to solve this problem. I was mistaken. I undervalued how important rehabilitation and restoring function of the foot, the ankle, and even all the way up the leg into the hip, and building strength in the entire limb really is. For giving an example, I had someone just recently who was dealing with this type of pain. I didn't do any soft tissue work on her. I showed her one specific stretch, which I'll show you later, and all of her symptoms dissipated. It has not come back over the course of about 4 weeks. Here's a quick snippet of it, but if you want the entire video, it's in the corner. Please take advantage of that as it goes into much more detail.
So we're going to get into our starting position here by interlacing your fingers with your toes. So I would recommend getting your toe to the web of your finger and then pulling your finger down with your other hand. It's going to feel like it doesn't fit. It'll fit, but you really want to yank on your other fingers to get it all the way down into the toe webs here. The pinky toe for me is definitely the hardest, but here we go. All right, your hand is going to stay there in those toes the entire time, but we're going to go through 4 different movements with this. Before we get moving, key important part here, we're going to have a clamp with your other hand. So other hand is going to go on top of your arch, web of the thumb goes on top of the arch, wrap your fingers around and clamp it down. Your clamp hand does not move. This is important. So our first movement here, we're going to go up and down with the toes. Throughout this, it's okay to feel a little bit of ache and a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not okay to feel sharp pain. So if you feel sharp pain, back off a little bit. Again, we're going through 10 reps of each motion, and I want you to get as far as you can possibly get without going into sharp pain.
Now let me tell you a few things that I don't agree with. I don't think you're damaging anything if you didn't have any trauma. Most people require trauma or they require a pop incident to create massive amounts of scar tissue. A lot of times the overactivities of these muscles is because there's poor activity or function of the foot, or even further up the chain with like the hip area. If you're interested in a lot of the exercises we use, we have a video in the corner that you can reference, but if these don't work for you, we have telehealth options and we're licensed in different states and we can give you the exact things that you would need to do to feel better faster. Our contact is below. Take care.